Hello, social media. And I thought it was going to be early this evening. But I'm going to have people coming in on this and talking about the stimulus and the programs. So
They already know.
yeah, well, I'm gonna do my thing. Then I'm gonna introduce you. I'll get one more minute, and then I'm gonna kick it in. Yeah, we're gonna kick it in just a moment. I'm kind of excited about this because I need to know some things. So this is gonna be a very interesting show, everyone. It'll be very interesting. Yep, I've been kind of looking forward to this show tonight. Hello, successionaires, and welcome to the talk show, The Road to Success. The show, the talk show, The Road to Success, is a talk show about any and everything that you want to talk about. And of course, you know we always have a main topic, and tonight we do have a main topic, a fantastic main topic. It's titled Updates on Stimulus and its Programs. I'm your host, Professor William Murray, and I'm also the president of the Millionaire Mastermind Institute, which is an institute for entrepreneurs and future entrepreneurs, or anyone that wants to live a life, a much better life, with the knowledge of how. It is at the Millionaire Mastermind Institute where we build millionaire mindsets, lifestyles, and businesses. We take you from idea to implementation and beyond. And as always, here on the talk show, The Road to Success, we always tell you, the God in me blesses and greets the God in you. This evening's show topic, updates on the stimulus and its programs. You know, there's so much that has changed between the first one, the second one, and this one. Although this one and the second one are basically about the same. It's just a continuation with a few changes. It's a lot going on, y'all. It really, really is. And it's a lot happening about the stimulus and the changes and what's going on and the requirements. I was surprised at how quickly they sent out the stimulus checks. I mean, it was amazing. They passed it one day, and within about 30 hours, people were getting their check. 24 to 30 hours, people were getting checks. That $1,400 check. Of course, I'm still waiting on mine. But, you know, I'm not going to look for it. When it comes and I get it, fine. It's just that simple. I'm not going to be going to the mailbox, checking to see if I got it. When it comes, it comes. If it don't come, so be it. But you got a lot of people out there who really, really, really need this. This is a lifesaver, y'all. This is a true lifesaver for many people. There's no doubt about that whatsoever. And I'm excited about the fact that we're going to have a guest on this evening who's going to enlighten us on a lot about the stimulus, the programs, what's going, how to qualify for certain things within the stimulus, because you got to know the requirements. It is a must that you know the requirements. I've been following this very, very closely. And I'm so glad that this beautiful lady has time this evening to take the time to educate you. She's no stranger to the show. She has been on here several times. And she always gives us information that's muchly needed. Now, for those of you that are on social media, you're going to get a chance to right now go into my Facebook page. And she posts a lot of the sites that she's going to talk about. So y'all get it up on those who are on the call, but those on the call get it up because they can ask you a live question. They can ask a live question. And so, like I say, it boils down to where it's going to be an equal thing. Because now, those of you that are on social media and you have a comment or a question, ask it. Write it in, post it, and I'll pass it on to her. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to welcome on the show a very, very beautiful and I'm so proud to say this is one of my dear, dear, dear friends. It really is. She's always been there for me. If I call her when she's available, she always seems to make time to do the show. And that's a blessing to me. It is truly a blessing to me. I know it's a blessing to my audience. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, to the call, Miss Belinda Fadlelmola. How you doing, dear?
Good evening, everybody. Thank you for having me on the show, William.
Well, dear,
I'm happy to be here today.
Well, you know, I love you so much because you're always there for me. See, it's hard to find people who you can love that are friendly and there for you. We haven't been knowing each other that long, but it just seemed like our spirits collided. I met you through a very, very dear friend. I've been knowing this guy for almost 30 years. And he introduced me to you. Adib Muhammad introduced me to you. And I must thank him. I can never thank him enough for what he did for me to meet you. And for you to be available to help grow my show, give information, vital information. And dear, I want to let you know, dear, you know how much I love you and ain't nothing you can do about it.
Ditto. Well, let's get into it.
Well, I was getting ready to say, I know you got a whole boatload of information. So what I'm going to do right here is let them know if you have a question, ask it. If you want something and you're on live and you want to put in something in the post, I will transfer it to her. So, Belinda, the lines are yours. The show is yours. Talk to us.
Well, the one thing that I'm very excited about to share with everyone, and I'm sure you've already heard it, so let me be the one to repeat it, is that unemployment compensation will not be taxed up to $10,200. Okay? If you are on unemployment in 2020, you will not be taxed up to $10,200 for your unemployment compensation.
Now, Belinda, question.
If you are a couple, I'm sorry, what did you want to say?
Go ahead, because I got a question for you as soon as you finish this.
Okay. So if you're single and you was on unemployment and if you worked part of the year and you didn't work the other part of the year, if your adjusted gross income comes in less than $150,000, you will not be taxed up to $10,200 on your unemployment. If you are a married couple, you both can have the exclusion of the $10,200 on your separate unemployment. Okay? But anything over that, you will be taxed.
Now, Belinda, I was just talking with one of my neighbors yesterday, and they asked me, because they get a check now, an unemployment check, but they were getting it last year and it carried over to this year. They're still taking taxes out on them this year from the new stimulus package. And I told them, no, that don't sound right. But I told them I was going to ask you that. So that's a question I've got here to ask you. Why are they still being taxed?
I'm not an IRS person. They will need to contact the IRS and let them know what's going on with that. Okay? And so they would probably have to contact their state as well.
Okay.
Now, with the exclusion of the $10,200, there is a worksheet that needs to be filled out in order for you to get the exclusion. So they will need to take the paperwork that they received regarding their 2020 unemployment compensation and share that with their tax preparer. But any questions that they have regarding any, concerns about they, getting any taxes taken out, they need to talk to IRS, the state, and the tax preparer to make sure that they will not be paying any more taxes than they should be. Okay?
Okay, because we talked thoroughly, and he mentioned that he had gotten a form, and he filled it out about 3 or 4 weeks ago. Because he said it was in the documents. How did he put that? Wait a minute. He said it was in his documents when he filled out a week of his unemployment, and he had to put in a copy of his W-2 or his 1099 or something, or whatever else it was. But he had to put in a copy of it.
Once again, I'm not the subject matter expert on taxes and how to do that. I'm just giving information.
Yeah,
again, he needs to talk to a professional tax preparer, talk to the IRS or the state to find out how he should handle that to ensure that he's not paying any more taxes, anything over the $10,200 that he may have received on unemployment in 2020.
Okay.
Okay. Now, I have posted that information on your site.
Yeah, for those of you who don't know, she's posting, whenever she talks about, she's posting a lot of information on my site on Facebook. So go to facebook.com/W Murray. That's WMURRY. And she's posting on there, when she talks about a topic, she's posting on there the information from that specific topic. So go on my page, facebook.com/W Murray, MURRY, W Murray, and it's there. Continue on, Belinda.
Okay, well, we all are very happy to know that we have an extension on paying our taxes this year. I know you guys already know that. So the deadline has been extended from April the 15th until May 17th. Now, what's new about that this year is that everybody knows about how do I find out about where is my refund. Some of you may have already submitted your tax return for your refund, and so not only is there a website which is irs.gov/refund, but there's also an app, and I'm going to also post that. So it's IRS2 Go So you can do both. So I'm going to put that on Facebook as well. So you guys can have that opportunity to either go online to find where your refund is or use the app. If you use the app, it's really simple. Only thing you need is your Social Security number, your filing status, and the exact amount of the refund that you are expecting. Okay?
Okay. Great information. Great information. Now, see, what you're doing, Belinda, you're making it very easy for them. Because all they got to do is go to my page and tap on the link to whatever it is that you're posting.
Yeah, it's on there now.
Yep, you're right, because I'm looking at it.
I think somebody's phone needs to be muted.
I'm getting ready to do that. I'm doing that right now as we speak. I've muted it. Okay. See, I had to wait till it told me who it was so I could mute them. Continue on.
So as William said, they passed the stimulus bill one day, and the money went out the next day.
So did.
Some of you may be still waiting for your stimulus check, and you want to know where is it. I'm getting ready to post for you. How do you find out why you haven't received your stimulus check? Because it can answer those questions for you. Some of the questions that they answer for you is, I filed jointly with my spouse. Does it matter whose information I use on the website to get my payment in order to find out where my check is? The answer is no. Either one of you, the husband or the wife, can go online to get my payment and find out where your check is. You know, what the status is of your check.
You know, I use that for the last one that they had, and that's so easy. I mean, it is so easy. When you go and you put in the information, which is very basic, couple questions, and then it tells you when you're expected to get your check, what date you should get it, and it's pretty accurate. I got to give it to it. It was accurate.
Okay, one question is, I expected a direct deposit of my payment. Why is the IRS mailing it to me? The answer is your payment may have been sent by mail because the bank rejected the deposit. This could happen because the bank information was invalid or the bank account has been closed.
Okay.
Now, some people, you need to check your bank account because I've known that some people had a valid bank account, but when the stimulus check went there, they had a insufficient funds, and they lost the stimulus check or received less than they expected. So you really need to make sure that your bank account is in good condition or good standing. Just make sure you know where everything is going to be if you're expecting a stimulus check by direct deposit.
Okay. Because I'm going to use it as soon as my show is over. I'm going to the one you just posted at www.irs.gov/refund. So you put it on my page already. All you got to do is tap it, and it'll take you right there. And as soon as my show is over, I'm going to find out when I'm going to get mine, or if I'm going to get one.
Well, the one I'm talking about for the stimulus is get my payment frequently asked questions. That's the one about the stimulus. The refund is for your regular tax refund. Okay?
Oh, okay.
Okay. Get my payment frequently asked questions is totally for the stimulus check.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
Okay. They also said sometimes you'll check on it and they say, well, I need more information. You know, where's my stimulus check? And you go online and says it needs more information. It could be anything. It could be something wrong with the bank account or anything. So you just have to keep checking back, and it tells you what more information you need to submit. So just keep abreast of this website. It's very clear. It answers most of everyone's questions, and it tells you why some people may receive a debit card, why there's some error messages, why there's missing payments. And so I also want to remind everybody, please keep this in mind. If you haven't filed your tax return for 2020 yet, and you did not receive a stimulus check last year, you have the ability to submit that amount on your 2020 income tax return as the recovery rebate credit. So please notify your tax preparer.
Yes.
Whether you're going to that you did not receive a stimulus check last year, so they can put it on your 2020 tax return. So either that will either increase your refund or decrease what you may owe. Okay?
Okay.
It's called the recovery rebate credit. And I will also put that on the website, on your Facebook page. So that is a good reminder for them to don't forget if you didn't get one last year or you got part of it. Some people didn't get paid for all of the children. They only got paid for one child instead of three. If you didn't get all the money that you should have or not any at all, this recovery rebate credit is important for you to put on your 2020 tax return.
Now, I got a question, Belinda. Now, for each child, this time each child gets $1,400?
I'm getting ready to talk about that in just a moment.
Okay, all right. I'm sorry, I ain't trying to get ahead of you. It's just, my mind's so short. If I don't ask you when I think about it, it ain't gonna work.
That's not a problem.
Okay. Continue on.
So it's almost 9:25. Did you want to have a short commercial?
No, go ahead. I can do it at the end.
Okay.
I want you to keep your flow.
Okay. I'm getting ready to post the latest. It's called the fact sheet on the let me do that. Guess it's not. I guess I have to use the other one. I have to use another website. I'll make sure you guys get it.
You know while you're looking, Belinda, let me go ahead and just do this quick thing while you're looking for it.
I got it now.
Okay.
It's the American Rescue Plan.
Mm-hmm.
And this is very important for you guys. It's very detailed, but very easy to read. It's not a lot of bureaucratic stuff. It's very simple and clear to understand about the American Rescue Plan and how it has been formulated to provide information to the American people.
Okay.
get to it. I'm not going to do the whole thing, but I am going to talk about the part that you were asking about. And please read that again. As doing this program, it's a lot of verbiage, and it's not easy to remember. So that's why I give you guys the website. Please go back to it so you can read it for yourself in order you can retain the information. So the child tax credit, this is new. It's different than what it was under the previous stimulus. And the American Rescue Plan increased the amount of the child tax credit from $2,000 to $3,600 for children under the age of 6 and $3,000 for children under the age of 18. So this is the child tax credit. So you need to understand that's going to be part of your filing. So please read that again so you'll understand how that can be used for your filing. That's increasing up to $1,600 more than it was before. So again, the tax credit went from $2,000 to $3,600 for children under the age of 6 and $3,000 for children under the age of 18.
Okay. See, that's some great information you're giving us.
The question you're asking, I'll get to that in a minute. I'm sorry, go ahead.
Okay, no, I said that's some great information you're giving us. The thing about having you on the show, Belinda, and dear, that you give us information that we're really not getting clear from the media. And you're putting it out there, and we're going to open up the lines, or whenever they have a question, they can just ask it, because I haven't muted anyone out. I just muted out 2 people just now because they had a background noise. And my machine and my computer tells me who has the background noise. So if you have a question, y'all, just ask it. She's waiting on you to ask questions. If she's speaking, just say, do a nice, polite interrupt and ask your question. You don't have to wait for us. Just ask the question. Let me do that right now, Belinda. Anyone out there have a question that they want answered right now? Or something she said that you haven't quite, got the gist of it yet? Because we got a bunch of people online. Now, everybody interested in the stimulus check. My lines are lit up.
They probably got their money.
Well, let me do this real quick, Belinda.
Good evening. This is Maggie. Can you hear me?
Yes, go ahead, Maggie.
Yes, good evening.
Go ahead, Maggie.
It's a pleasure to hear you. It's a pleasure to hear you again, and I'm just so grateful for the work that's being done through you and Mr. Murray. So I'm sorry, I had something in my throat, but I do have a question. What happens if a person already did their taxes and they were unemployed for several months? How will they be affected? Because I know somebody that got $15,000 for unemployment. Anything up to $10,200, you should not have to pay taxes on. You should go back to your tax preparer, or if you did, because there's a worksheet, or if you did it, you can then find out from the IRS, give them a call. They have a phone number that you can call. Tell them that you've already submitted your taxes and that you failed to submit the worksheet, so you didn't have to pay taxes on that $10,200, and what do you need to do? Okay? Okay. So this is for someone else, that she's already done that, because she has to show her paperwork lots of times. So, but anyway, okay, so she can go back and then make that call and then talk to the person who did her taxes, and then that is correct. Because to include the worksheet. So would that be an amendment to that, or? I'm not a tax preparer, so please don't go by what I say. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Okay. But the worksheet, I do know this much. the worksheet must be submitted along with her tax return. Okay, so she still is able to get that back if she already paid taxes on the amount. Okay, what I'm saying, yeah, okay, they still need to call and confirm that, yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Yes, because, let me say this to everybody. That's not going to be unusual that, we find out that, we could have done something differently. Right. Even though, now understand that, everything's been extended till the 17th. When she called the IRS, they may, find a way that she can still submit her information because she has until the 17th. Understand? Okay. So, again, I'm not the subject matter expert, so she won't be late. She won't be in any negative stance. So I would just say immediately call the IRS, tell them what she did, and they will give her the appropriate response of what she needs to do. Okay, where was she supposed to call? The IRS? What is there a department or? If you give me 2 minutes, I will give it to you as I. Thank you. I don't mind waiting. Yeah, even I have it here. Okay. Give me. Okay. Give it.
Oh, she's on it, y'all. Belinda, I'm telling you, this lady. I mean, she is on it. We talk, her and I talk once or twice a month, maybe, on various things that's going on, and she keeps me so informed on so much.
On his website. Do you have ability to look on his website? No, I don't. But that's fine. I can maybe talk with him later or something. Can you give it to her over the phone, offline?
She has my number.
Yes. Okay.
If not, it's two. You can call me. You can call me at the Institute at 240-619-2019. That's 240-619-2019, and I'll be able to, look it up and be able to give you the information if you don't have access to it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yes. Continue on, Belinda.
Okay. So, I just posted it. Okay.
Okay.
Let me get back to the other information. So, everybody knows that the new stimulus came up with individuals are to get $1,400 under the new stimulus and $2,800 for married couples. Okay? And $1,400 for each dependent. And there's no cap on that. So if you got one child or 10, it's $1,400 for each dependent.
Wow. Wow. People don't realize how much that's going to help a lot of people. Because I know this one couple, he's got 6 children. And I was trying to help him get a contract. Well, I was trying to help him fill out some documents last week for a contract. Because he knows his business, but he didn't understand a lot of the what they were asking for on the application. And he's struggling like now. He's struggling like hell. I ain't gonna tell you no lie. And I call him every now and then, because I called him today and told him where they were giving away food. Because having 6 children and his business, and he was self-employed. So his business closed because of the stimulus. Because of the virus. And for him to get the money for 6 kids, and when he's struggling, like I said, I called him today to let him know where they were giving away food, because I got an email today from a lady who keeps me posted on everywhere they're giving away food. And I called him and told him about it. He's so thankful was a lot of it he didn't understand. A lot of it he just didn't know. He's not computer literate. Because I had to tell him, look, man, you got to get email. He didn't even have an email, so he couldn't get the information because he don't have an email for the people who send it out. Because I told him, I can send it to you email. I can forward it right to you, but he doesn't even have an email. So I have to deal with him over the phone, and for him to be able to get the money for 6 children, because he's struggling. I mean, struggling for him right now is an understatement. So I understand what this stimulus is going to do for people. 6 children, you haven't been able to work because your business was shut down behind the COVID, and now he can get money for 6 children, and him and his wife. Yes. Continue on, Belinda.
Wonderful. So basically, it's 75. The cutoff for income is $75,000 for singles.
Mm.
Married persons who file a separate return is up to $112,500, and head of household, and up to $150,000 for married couples. Now, anything over that, it starts dwindling down to 0. Okay.
Okay.
But the bottom line is, the beauty of it is that people will get that $1,400 for each of their dependents. In my regular 9 to 5, I get a lot of calls about homeowners who are concerned because they were out of work about their mortgages. So under this American Rescue Plan, homeowners have an assistance fund that is being provided through the state. And I strongly recommend that if you have any concern about your mortgage, that you contact your servicer as soon as possible and make those arrangements. The moratoriums are still going forward so far. I know that, and that's across the country. I'm not talking about just in this local area, but the moratoriums is still on for homeowners. Please stay on top of that if you have any concerns. If you need to ask me anything about that, in general, I don't need to know anything in detail personally about what's going on with you. But in general, if you want to know who you should contact, just let William know, and I'll pass on that information. Again, I have that information for all 50 states. There's $10 billion out there to help homeowners. So anybody that you know is struggling, most people struggle in silence, particularly the seniors. So if you have any idea that you may suspect that somebody may be having some difficulty, loss in wages, or not making as much as they used to, or just simply health, reasons, COVID-19, many reasons. Make sure that you just let them know that assistance is there for them. Same thing for rentals. There's emergency rental assistance under the American Rescue Plan. Emergency rental assistance is also available. $21.6 billion is out there. The beauty of it is now that this has gone on longer than they expected, they also have programs now that's paying the money directly to the landlord. So now the landlords are not screaming as loud. And we have to be sympathetic to a point. We understand that they also they have property, and we're also very, very sympathetic to the renters who have lost their job and were unable to pay their rent, and they're trying to keep a roof over their heads. So, in all honesty, both sides were having situations. So, again, if you are aware of anyone that is struggling with problems with paying their rent, I have information for all 50 states. Drop William a line, and I can direct them to the programs that can assist them.
Now, Belinda, you have posted that on my website a couple weeks ago or so. Can you post that again?
Which one?
About the rent.
It's in this one too. I just posted it.
I haven't gotten but 2 from you since you started. I don't know where the other ones are. They haven't showed up yet. Let me check something real quick.
I'm looking at them. I'm looking at all of them.
Let me see what's going on, cause my computer is not showing them.
Okay, well, I'm looking at them. A lot of it on your page and not in the feed from you.
I know. I'm looking at. Let me. I'm getting ready to refresh my page now, because I'm looking at my page on my tablet and my laptop. And let me see. Oh, okay. They're not coming up on my. Now they are. Okay. It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
So the fact sheet has the information about the rental assistance.
Okay.
So because your program is across the country, if anybody's interested in their specific state or county or something, again, they can just let you know, and then I can send that to them. Because it would take up a spreadsheet to give that information out if I wanted to post all of it.
Yes.
So, if anybody's interested, Prince George's County just reopened theirs. DC government just opened up theirs because they have the money. Virginia just opened up theirs. But like I said, if someone need that information in any Texas, California, Utah, Wyoming, any other place, I could get that for them and share that information. And finally,
let me take a couple of minutes, Belinda, before you go any further. Let me have a couple of minutes.
What I was going to say is that's basically all that I had to say tonight. That was the end of what I had to say.
Are there any?
I'm finished, actually.
Are there any questions out there for anyone? Because I can see I've got more people tuning in for this than I've had in a long time. Are there any questions? Now, if you're muted, *6 will unmute you, although I didn't mute anyone but a few people, because I kept hearing noise in the background, and I would mute you. So, any questions or comments from anyone out there?
Yes, Mr. Murray, I do have a question, and this question is in regards to people sometimes they're paying their mortgage, and in their mortgage is the payment for the property taxes. In other cases, some people are paying their mortgage and they're paying their property taxes separately. Is there any assistance for property tax payers? Very good question. For many, many years, property taxes were not covered by certain programs. In most cases, they still are not. The only places that I know right now that are assisting seniors with issues with their property tax is in the District of Columbia. If you tell me what
Well, I'm from California.
California, not a problem. Let me look. Okay. Is there an email address? Can you send me your email address? And if I find out that there's a property tax program, then I will certainly, I'm going to respond one way or the other. Okay?
Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Okay, when you say California, now it's going to be brought down to the county. Also include your county. What county?
Okay, I will. I'll include it.
Now, for those of you,
Thank you very much.
for those of you that want to send me an email, send it to TRTS, The Road to Success, TRTS dot info, the number one, TRTS dot info 1 at gmail.com. TRTS dot info 1 at gmail.com. So you can send me an email for those who want to send me an email, or you can call me at the Institute at 240-619-2019. Anyone, lines are open. Somebody talk to us. Why you got an expert on the line, y'all? Talk to me. Well,
California, there may be some assistance. I'll send it to them. Go ahead.
No, that was East County. East County.
Which county?
East County.
Spell that for me. I'm sorry.
EAST.
Yeah. It's breaking up. I'm sorry. Say it again.
East County.
EAST. East.
Yes. Okay. I'll keep looking. What's the next question? Okay.
No, I just briefly want to say, it's not a question. Belinda, I just want to personally thank you for coming on and taking the time to share with us all this valuable information, because it is extremely valuable information. Even things we didn't think we wanted to know about, you're giving us that information. Professor Murray, what I wanted to say was, we used to always open up top of the call and say, always have a pen and paper ready, because I know that, Belinda, you're putting that information online on Professor Murray's Facebook page, but you can't put everything on there that you're sharing with us. And this is why it's so important to come to this call with a pen or paper, because you never know what information is going to be valuable to you. Even if you're busy and you're doing other things, you need to have a pen and paper somewhere within reach, because this is valuable information. And I just personally want to thank you for myself and on behalf of everybody on the call. I'm sure I speak for them to say thank you so much, because this is valuable time. We didn't have to pay money to get this information. And like Professor Murray said, they don't tell you this stuff on TV. You can look at news all day, all night, every channel, and you're not going to get this information. So we appreciate you, my sister, for coming on the call and taking the time to share this with us. And thank you, Professor Murray, for even providing an opportunity for her to do this.
Well,
it is my pleasure. Yeah, it's my pleasure, my honor to do it. I've been around on the other side of the table, and the one thing that we don't do very well on the other side of the table is tell people information, and sometimes I think it's deliberate, but that's a sound box. But for the lady in California, there is tax relief, but the criteria is that you must be a senior. At least at the age of 55.
Okay, well, that is very helpful. Thank you so much, Belinda. This is Maggie. Thank you so much. So what is it called?
It's just called property tax relief, tax break. That's what they call it. And they have it throughout the state of California. And just your tax assessor's office there in your county can help you with that.
Okay.
So just contact them. But they do have an age requirement, and they do have a disability requirement called a tax exemption. When I'm from Texas, and when you reach a certain age, seniors didn't have to pay property tax. So everything is different. Okay. So California has theirs as well. Just your tax assessor's office will have it on their website what that tax exemption is, and they will explain the criteria.
Thank you very much.
Now, for those of
I
you,
really appreciate it. Thank you.
for those of you in Maryland,
Now,
they have that law in Maryland, but you got to be 70. You got to be 70.
But if anyone, I don't want to make it personal. If anyone is having issues with their property tax, please find a way to go into a payment plan or whatever they will allow you to do, because the issue related to that could be a serious problem for a homeowner. So just make sure you find a way to, if at all possible, figure out a way to handle that. Even if you have to roll it back into your, and I'm not trying to tell anybody what to do, but find a way to roll it back into your mortgage payment. You can look into having a loan modification where you can have your mortgage payment reduced, but have that property tax payment roll back into your mortgage payment, so you won't have to worry about that anymore.
Thank you for that advice. Thank you.
Yeah, that's a consideration. Yeah. Okay.
Okay, family, we don't have but a couple of minutes left. Belinda, I want to bring you back, Belinda. You just let me know when you're available, because I know how your schedule is, and I know how you be busy. And this is a quick hour, y'all. This hour really, 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 really zoomed by. And Belinda, I want to thank you, darling. I mean, if I was close to you, I would give you a hug. That I'm telling you, I would give you a big hug. But seems how you moved into a whole another county and another everything, wherever that is you to move to. I can't. My spiritual arms have reached that far, but my physical arms ain't gonna do it. I'd love to give you a hug, because you have really, really give out some very vital information. I've got all these listeners on, and they were interested, else they wouldn't be on. So, darling, you are blessed. You helped me fulfill my life's purpose by giving out information that's helping the people. So I want to thank you, dear, for what you've done this evening.
Oh, and in solidarity for my sisters out there, there's Women's History Month. All right now?
All right, all right.
All right now.
Yeah, I know that's all right.
Phenomenal on purpose. There you go.
Yes. Thank you again for having me, and I hope the information was useful.
Belinda, we'll be talking, because I do want you to come back. I know there's a lot more that you need to disseminate. And an hour, it just, I know, isn't enough time. So I'll bring you back. We'll talk, and you let me know whenever you can have the evening, Tuesday or Friday available, and I'll bump somebody to put you on there.
Oh, be quiet. All right.
All right, dear. Thank you.
Thank you again.
Family, that was Miss Belinda Fadlelmola. And every time she comes on, she drops the mic. But I ain't got a couple more minutes. Let me tell you what's going on, y'all, because y'all know that I got stuff happening with the Institute right now, and the calls. I'm growing. It's going, and it's growing. What I need you to do, I need you, family, I need you to go to my Facebook page or go to my YouTube page. My YouTube page is Mr. W. Murray, MRWMURRY, and subscribe to my page. Subscribe to my page. That gives me a boost. That helps me boost my show. So subscribe, and what it'll do is every time I go live, it will notify you. It will let you know in your email or however you sound or whatever that I'm going live and I've got information. Because I'm getting ready to do what I'm getting ready to do is because everybody can't get my show and can't come to my show at 9 o'clock. So what I'll do, I may do an interview in the middle of the day. Whenever that person is available, I got to do that interview right then and there. I can play it again that evening, or I'm going to put it on YouTube or Facebook, probably both. I'm working on getting the Zoom. I'm working on Instagram. I'm working on Pinterest and all of that. But I need you to subscribe to my page. You got to like my page, my post. You got to subscribe to my page, and that helps boost me and my show, and that gives you a notification. And for those of you that may want me to come in and do a presentation or a booking or teach you about how to build and grow your life and your business, you can call me at 240-619-2019. Now, you can go to my website, because y'all know my book is on there. My book, Climbing Success Mountain, is on my website. And my website is mminstitute.info. www.mminstitute.info. Y'all, I gave y'all information tonight, and I know y'all getting your stimulus checks. Can y'all donate at least $25 to the show so I can keep going with the show? You see the information I'm giving. I've got another lady going to come on. We'll give some more information on the show, but she's busier than Belinda. And I'm going to bring her on and let her take it another avenue. So y'all send me, it goes to the show. It doesn't come to me. Don't a penny go in my pocket. You can do it through Cash App at $W Murray. $W Murray. Or you can go to PayPal at paypal.me/W Murray. PayPal.me/W Murray. And I'm getting ready to put out there, and I'll have it for you when I come back Tuesday on my next show. I'm doing a backyard seminar, and I'm going to have 20 to 25 people live at the seminar. It's in the backyard. I'm doing this lady's backyard, and we're going to allow 20 to 25 people live. It's going to be social distancing and mask. So if you want to come live to my presentation, it's going to be at one of the last 2 weekends of April. I haven't decided yet because I know I've got a speaking engagement coming up at the end of April. I'm very busy now, y'all. I'm getting bookings. I supposed to have been in Baltimore this evening, but I couldn't because I had to give. I wouldn't have been able to do my show, so I couldn't do my booking in Baltimore this evening. So they're going to book me for another day within the next 2 weeks. So Baltimore, I'm coming. I'm going to be in Baltimore within the next 2 weeks, 2 or 3 weeks, Baltimore. But call the Institute. Call the Institute at 240-619-2019 and leave your name, your email address, and your cell phone number so I can call you, so I can have you a seat. Because I told you just 20, 25 people is all I'm going to allow. Okay? You can send an email at trts.info1@gmail.com. trts.info1@gmail.com. Or now you can send a text message and say, put my name on the list for the live when I'm doing this, because I'm not gonna allow, but like I said, so many people. You can text it to me at 931-269-1010. That's 931-269-1010. All right, y'all. It's that time of the evening. It is that time of the evening. I want to thank all of y'all for tuning in and giving me the opportunity. Y'all, it's that time of the evening. It is that time of the evening. I want to thank all of y'all for tuning in. And as I always tell you, if you push me, I'll pull you. If you pull me, I'll push you. It's not going to matter, y'all, when I'm pushing or pulling. Y'all, we're going to get there together. You know for a fact that I love you, and ain't nothing you can do about it. Y'all, you're getting your stimulus check. Be a blessing to me, and let life owe you a blessing by sending a small donation of any sort, where we ask for $25 from you, and you're getting stimulus checks, so you can't say I can't afford it. $25. Thank you. And like I tell you, God bless you, and keep working on your road to success. Until next time, y'all, God bless.